Hello, Mike Conway here with my daughter Natalie, and together we make the wines here at Lake Creek. And today we're going to talk about blended reds. And for probably the first 25 years of Lake Creek, everything we had done was as a single varietal label. It wasn't until 2001 we actually did a blended wine, and we did a blend of Cabernet and Merlot. And it was something that was kind of by accident, but it happened and people loved it, and so from that point on, we decided that we needed a blend. A couple years later, we did a Cab Syrah. I've always really enjoyed Cab Syrah blends, so we did Cab Syrah. Then we moved to Cab Syrah with some Zinfandel in it. So the wine has kind of changed over the years. Every time we do it, it's a little different blend, but there's one purpose in mind. It's to get the most out of the grapes that are involved and give you something that's a unique experience. So,
and that is what is, I think, my favorite part of winemaking is, I call it tinkering, because basically I have on our winemaking table, I have it spread out of jars or pitchers of all of the red wines that we have, that we have to blend with, of all vintages. I'm not vintage specific because I think sometimes a newer wine is going to have, or a younger wine is going to have some influence in that. And so I have everything out there. And so you just start off with a little bit and, ooh, that was a little bit too much, and change that. And it could be an all day or a few day process of tasting and blending wines, and just to come out with an amazing, perfect wine that you can enjoy right now. It can be laid away for, 5-10 years, but it is utterly enjoyable right now.
well, in fact, the last two vintages of the Mike's Reserve Red that we've made, we had a group tasting here where people actually came, sat down for the evening, and had in front of them little beakers and pipettes, and they were making their own blends, and we just banter back and forth as far as what was the favorite.
Yeah, and you yell across the room, oh, try 25% of this and this. Oh, that was a fun experience.
So even if we go back to our very first, was Cab Merlot blend. It was a Bordeaux style blend. This one is the first we've done since then. It's actually would be considered a Bordeaux style blend.
With Bordeaux only wines.
Yes. So this is Cabernet and Malbec and Merlot. And
58, 22, 20.
Oh, it's just the nose is wonderful.
That Malbec, I love Malbec because it's just so fruitful, so fruity, and you can really just a titch of that really just adds to everything, and you can really smell the berry flavors of that Malbec in here. Those ripe red raspberries.
This is an ultimately drinkable wine. It's just so good. It has the characters of all the grapes together, melded together as one harmonious unit, and it's
each
delicious.
one making each wine better on its, it's better as a unit.
When I'm drinking this, I'm thinking of what food it goes with, because it's a food wine. And in our recipe book that Elena has done, we have done this quite often with the Tuscan puttanesca. It's absolutely phenomenal.
When you guys went to Italy, so that's a lot of your trips they go on anywhere. I mean, even if you're going to California for a family reunion, my mom always comes back with a recipe she wants to recreate, I guess, and put in the cookbook. And so the Tuscan spaghetti is hers.
So this is delicious. We enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. I finally have a wine with my name on it, Mike's Reserve Red. This is one that took me about 25 years to do. Natalie's got her own wine, Natalie's Nectar, and Elena has her own wine, which is Elena Sangiovese. Now we have Mike's Reserve Red. So enjoy this. I know you will.
Cheers.